Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Awesome Possum Classroom. Today we're going to work on a social studies lesson, Grade 2, People and Places, Unit 1, Lesson 1, Living Together. We'll be working on a couple of standards today. The first one will be maps and symbols, including cardinal directions, can be interpreted to answer questions about location. We'll be working on map grids today. We're also going to be working on this geography strand, human systems, number 9, interactions among cultures lead to sharing ways of life. Let's begin with our vocabulary preview. In lesson 1, we learned that a rule tells you what you should and should not do. Some rules are written. Here's a written rule. Pool rules: no diving at shallow end. No food or drinks in pool area. No glass in the pool area. Remember, boys and girls, rules are written to help keep you safe. Urban area. An urban area is a place where many people live and work close together. An urban area is a city, boys and girls. Suburb. Some people live in suburbs. A suburb is a community near a city. A rural area. A rural area has more open space and fewer people than a suburb or an urban area. A rural area, boys and girls, is where we find our farms. Core Lesson 2, Living Together. Build on what you know. Who are some people who live near you? They are your neighbors. Neighborhoods. You and your neighbors live in a neighborhood. A neighborhood is part of a city or town. Most neighborhoods have homes. Many neighborhoods also have stores, parks, and schools. Neighborhood activities. People in a neighborhood do many things. Children in a neighborhood may play together. They may go to the same school. The grown-ups may work together to make their neighborhood look better. People may also work together to make their neighborhood safer. Here's a review. What activities take place in your neighborhood? I live in a neighborhood outside of the city of Cincinnati, in a neighborhood called Bridgetown. And in Bridgetown, every year we have 4th of July parades. They're a lot of fun. People will dress up in red, white, and blue, and they'll carry balloons and flags, and we'll walk up and down our streets being very patriotic. We also have Thanksgiving festivals and fall festivals in our neighborhood of Bridgetown. It says, what are some places on this map that are in your neighborhood? Well, let's look at this map, boys and girls. I see a school. I see some homes. I see a park here. And I see a community building. Do you have any of those places in your neighborhood? Communities. A community is a place where groups of people live. Cities and towns are communities. A community may have few or many different neighborhoods. So a neighborhood, boys and girls, is just a small part of a community. It says reading maps. Name the neighborhoods in this community. We have the Northeast McFarland. We have McFarland Park. And then we have Oakford Park. Remember, boys and girls, when we read maps, we must look at the compass rose, north, east, south, and west, and we must also look at the map key. It tells us what each symbol means. This is the symbol for a park. This is the symbol for a school. This is the symbol for a library. And this is the symbol for the Boys and Girls Club. People in a community. People in a community get together for many reasons. Perhaps the community has a fair every year. Often people from different neighborhoods work together to get ready for the event. Others help out on the special day. On Paint Day in Tampa, people work together to help others paint their homes. Well, that's a very nice thing to do. Review. What are some reasons people get together in communities? Well, let's see what it says up here. People in a community get together for many reasons. Perhaps a community has a fair each year. Okay, so one reason people may get together would be for a fair. Okay, in Tampa, they get together for what? Paint Day. I want you to think really hard. What might be some other reasons a community might get together besides a fair and besides Paint Day? Maybe they're celebrating a special holiday. All right, lesson review. Vocabulary. Explain what a community is. Well, if I go all the way over here, it gives me the definition of what a community is. A community is a place where groups of people live. Cities and towns are communities. A community may have a few or many different neighborhoods. So that is what a community is, boys and girls. Look how I took the question and I went back into the text, went back into the story, and found the answer. Main idea. What are some ways people work together in a neighborhood or in a community? Well, here it says people in a community get together for many reasons. Perhaps each year it could be a fair. But remember, in this question, there could be more than one answer. In the text, it tells us for a fair. But if you have an idea in your head, a reason why communities get together, for example, maybe for a special holiday, you could use that as part of your answer. Let's extend this lesson and read a biography about Maggie Cervantes. Here's Maggie as a baby in this picture. Maggie Cervantes is a community leader in the city of Los Angeles, California. She makes sure that neighbors of all ages meet and help each other. As a child, Cervantes saw that many of her neighbors needed jobs. Some needed better places to live. Cervantes promised herself that someday she would help her community. Maggie Cervantes kept her promise. Today, she leads a group that helps people in Los Angeles. Her group helped build a safe housing for women and their children. In the building are child care centers and places where women learn job skills. Here's a picture of what Maggie Cervantes helped build. Cervantes says that most of all, she loves bringing people together to get a project done. Activities. Why did Maggie Cervantes want to help people in her community? Well, we can go right back here and read why she's helping people in her community. She says, as a child, she saw that many of her neighbors needed jobs. Some needed better places to live. Cervantes promised herself that one day she would help her community. Look how I found the answer, boys and girls, in the story. I went back into the story and I found that answer. It says write about it. Write or tell 2 questions you would ask Maggie Cervantes if she visited your class. I know one question I would ask Maggie. I would ask her, I would say, what was your favorite project? What's your favorite project that you've done? And then I might ask her, hey, are you married and do you have kids? All right, let's go to the skill builder using a grid. Our vocabulary is a grid and location. Grids can help you find places and things on many kinds of maps. A grid is a pattern of lines. The lines make columns and rows. Each column has a letter and each row has a number. The letters and the numbers name each square. Learn the skill. Step 1. Look at this grid right here. Put your finger on the star right here. Move it straight up to the top of the column. What letter is it? It's letter B. Put your finger on the star again. Move it sideways to the beginning of the row. What number is it? It's a number 3. Together, the letter and number name the square. The name of the square with the star in it is B3. That is the place or location where the star can be found. Do you see that, boys and girls? If I go up, I find the letter. If I go across, I find the number. The star is in B3. Practice the skill. Look at the map, then answer the questions. Where is the library located? Name the square. Well, let's find the library. The library is right here. Okay? I have to go up and find the letter. It's E. And then I have to go over and find the number. It's 1. So the library is in square E1. That is the location of the library. Where's the post office located? Name the square. Well, here's the post office. I go up and I find the letter D. I go across, I find the number 2. So the post office is located in square D2. What is located in D4? So I'm going to go to D, and I'm going to go all the way down to 4. Here's 4. And what's located in D4? The police station. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you learned something. If you go to the Awesome Possum Classroom at gmail.com and you send me a message, I can send you a couple of worksheets that go along with this lesson. Awesome Possum Classroom at gmail.com. Just tell me what lesson you're on, and I will send you the worksheets. All right. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. New lessons are posted weekly. Work on your growth mindset, and remember, all things are difficult before they get easy. Have a great day, Awesome Possums, and I'll see you back real soon. Bye-bye.